What's up, Skyhook Ninjas? Coach Brandon here on a nice grassy hill, and today we're going to be talking about our gymnastic skills and how we can practice those without access to Skyhook Ninja Fitness, the gym. So we're out here on a random grassy hill, and we're going to start by practicing our gymnastic rolls. Now this works best if you have a hill that has a little bit of an angle to it. For our gymnastics rolls, we're going to be going straight over our heads. The idea of a gymnastic roll is to teach your body the shape of a front flip. So we're going to go very nice and straight, arms up high in the air, and then we're going to reach those hands down for the ground. And as those hands reach the ground, I'm going to tuck my head down and look for my belly. And my hips, being already high in the air, are going to go over. I'm going to land on my back, and I'm going to tuck into a nice tight ball like a front flip. So once again, hands going down, tucking that chin on your back into a nice little ball. Remember to grab your legs to teach your body how to grab the tuck, and then trying to get up onto your feet. Once again, a little bit faster. Arms up, down, and over. Let's look at that from the side. Arms up, reach down, tuck, and over. Fantastic job, ninjas. That's our forward gymnastics roll. You can start that even if you don't want to do it from standing. We can do it from crouching, right? And then we can work on getting that standing up. And then as you get even better, we can start to do a little bit of dive. Make sure you really use your arms and hold tension to control yourself going onto your back. Because if you just let yourself flop down, that's not going to feel good out here on the harder surfaces you have outside. So not only do we have our forwards rolls we need to work on, we also need to work on those backwards rolls. So just like I said before, it's gonna be easier if you have a tilted hill. And I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna be sitting down, and as I'm on my back, my hands are reaching right here to the ground, next to my head. And then I'm gonna kick my feet over my head to the ground. Very important, not into the air. A lot of ninjas try to kick their legs up in the air. That's wrong. Kick your legs over your head. Just like that. Here, once more from the side. Sitting down, hands going right here next to the head. Not kicking into the air, but kicking your feet over to the ground and pushing with those hands to get back up. So as you get more comfortable with that one, you can start to do it instead of from your bottom, from standing, going up, sitting down, and backwards gymnastic somersault, just like that, ninjas. So that's our gymnastic rolls here outside. What else do we have to do as a gymnastic ninja? We also need to work on our handstands and our cartwheels and our bridges. Let's talk a little bit about handstands. If you've never done a handstand before, the first thing I want you to get used to is actually holding some weight on your hands. So take that nice lunge stance, 1 foot forward, 1 leg back. This leg is bent, this leg is straight. You're gonna have those arms up into the air, and we're gonna lean over on this forward leg. I see a lot of ninjas who one of the first things they do is I'll start here, pick their foot up, and then go down. That is incorrect. Keep your foot down, and then lean over. And as you're right here, kick up just a little bit. You don't have to kick very high at all. Get used to holding that weight on your hands. You can do it nice and slow. Just kick. And you can leave that leg down close to the ground to come back down from that handstand. And as you get more comfortable, instead of doing it so slow, actually go from the top right into the handstand. Practice going back and forth, just like a nice lever. So there should be a straight line from your arms through that back leg the whole time. And you're just pivoting kind of around that foot that's on the ground. And as you get more comfortable, then you can bring that leg up and touch the other leg. Always remember to come back down into that lunge. And as you get more comfortable, actually trying to hold it for a few seconds. Fantastic, ninjas. Now, if that's even still too hard for you and you want to work on making your arms stronger, we can also do donkey kick handstands as well. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna crouch down low into a squat. I'm gonna put my hands down, and just like I did before, I'm gonna try to jump my bottom up. You don't have to lift your legs up with you, just lifting your bottom into the air is enough to get some of those shoulders working to start. And then extend the legs as you feel comfortable. Now, moving on from those handstands, we're going to get into cartwheels. Cartwheels can be really tricky. There's actually a really simple way to practice them and learn them. This goes like this. You can think about, imagine kicking your legs over something right here. So I'm gonna put my hands on the ground and then kick my legs just up over something, not very high at all. We don't have to go very high at all. What we're trying to do is spin all the way around. So I'm starting like this, chest facing. My body's gonna turn, right hand to the ground, left hand around, and then my legs are just gonna kick up and over. I don't have to lift them up straight in the air, just around my hands. That's your first test. Get those feet around the hands. And then as you get more comfortable, then you can start to kick your legs a little higher. And a little higher, right? And then all of a sudden, you're doing cartwheels. Make sure we also practice both directions, ninjas. Be proficient in both sides. And finally, working on our bridges. So the gymnastic bridge is a great back flexibility and strengthening technique. If you're having struggles with the bridge, we can do some exercises to work out on that first. So we're gonna start, if you haven't seen a bridge before, by demonstrating that. You're lying down on your back. Hands down on the ground, right next to your head. And then you're going to straighten your arms out and straighten your legs out, trying to lift your body up and press your belly towards the sky. So, straightening those legs, straightening the arms, and then trying to press your shoulders above your hands. And that's a bridge, ninjas. And if you have a hard time doing this at first, we can do something like a tricep bridge or a tabletop crab pose. Putting those hands instead of next to your head right here, on the ground right here. We lift our body up, and then what we're gonna do is gonna try to rotate, pivot into that bridge. So this hand here on the ground is gonna turn. This hand that's on the other side, we're gonna lift it up in the air. Start pressing our hips up that way and try to straighten that arm out. If you can, get that hand all the way to the ground to get into that full bridge. But trying to learn how to rotate into the bridge position from this right here. So my other hand turned around, bringing that arm up above, press my hips up. If this is where you get, that's okay. But if you can, get around to that full bridge. Wow, fantastic work, ninjas. I had a lot of fun getting these gymnastic skills busted out with you guys. Tell me, what's your favorite gymnastic skill? Are you working on some flips, front flips or back flips? Let me know down in the comment section below. In the meantime, I'm Coach Brandon, and let's give our Skyhook Ninja Fitness cheer. 1, 2, 3, Skyhook Ninja!